Alone, when you work alone, you are fast. When you work together as a team, you're going farther. Would you like to be fast or you would like to go very far? It's sometimes always a duality between here it's between far and fast, So welcome everybody. Here's your coach AF, your business agility coach and conscious leadership advisor, live from Montreal, broadcasting live stream from Montreal, and for the first time ever on the LinkedIn Live. So I'm really pleased to welcome the 2,100 follower that I have on LinkedIn. And again, I got 10 new subscribers on my YouTube channel of Agile Lounge for Business Agility. I'm very thankful. And yes, we are live. This is amazing to see all of these way of communication, of reaching out to you. So, an Agile Lounge brand for exclusive and innovative coaching and Agile and Scrum, especially Agile and Scrum, should I said, will actually, well, how could I say that? We actually celebrate his 5th anniversary. Sorry about the distraction. I know we have to focus and to be very, very, very dedicated to our audience and the guest experience. Yes, over the top of user and client experience, there is here. Sorry about the distraction. Okay, so we have to focus and to be very, very. Today I am alone, so I needed to do that. Sorry for the feedback, guys. Always need to do that. So today we'd like about to talk. We have a lot to talk about today, my friend, my Agile loungers, Agile lovers, business agility enthusiasm, transformation agent out there. We have a lot to talk about on this 29th episode of the Friday Live Agile. Now live on 2 platforms, sometimes on Instagram. But to provide the best experience, as it was a premiere here on LinkedIn for my LinkedIn follower, I decided it will be only this live streaming on both my main channel, which is the YouTube one that I invite you to subscribe for a better and a best experience viewer, especially that the LinkedIn Live right now, I understand that it's kind of a beta. I was invited by LinkedIn community influencer to be part of it. So I'm really thankful over the team of marketer at LinkedIn to give me this privilege to be before you today and talk about this. Only the Agile will survive. It's a shocking title, but a lot of things are shocking lately, don't you think? And I will give you the menu of what I would like. We agree together to go over this next hour or so. So yes, Friday Live Agile, it's a vlogcast with yours truly, sometime with guests, every Friday noonish Eastern time, 11 Central, 6 p.m. for people in France or Europe, entire Europe. Sometimes you could expect content in French and in Espanol. Alors, today I wanted to talk to you about, we have a lot to talk about. Maybe a lot of you out there are also consultant. Maybe a lot of you out there are entrepreneur. You have a small business or you're a C-level leader into a medium or large scale organization. We've been through so much in the last 16 and 18 months. I said to myself, now it's the holidays, especially here in Quebec. I have a crank in front of me because, yes, I live in an area, there's a lot of cranks. There's a lot of construction, a lot of development. And apparently the economy is booming. But we have to admit there's an elephant in the room. An elephant in the room about our birthright as a human being making an experience here on this beautiful planet Earth. Do we take care of this beautiful planet Earth? Huh? This is conscious. Um, this is also about the movement of conscious capitalism and everything. So, and since the beginning of this crisis, I keep asking my colleague, especially those who are claiming they are agile coach, those who work in change management, those who work to help business people and workers to get a better sense, to get a better experience in the workplace. And do you remember? Let's remember it together. That was March 2020 when the pandemic was declared. And what happened? Like a lot of people on social media start, they start talking about, oh, finally, what we've been waiting for, what we've been waiting for to change things at work, to finally make people understand that we could remote work, or finally it became work from home. And we're going to talk work from home. Sorry, home, not from mom. It's live, so we could make some blooper. It's authentic. I'm unscripted. I've got a list of subjects that I would like to exchange with you. And if you come in the chat, I'll be able to interact with you. And otherwise, if you like this video, give me a like, share it to some friend to spark their mind, to unleash a kind of awareness. But even though, go further than that, because the awareness is one thing. But what about being conscious? You know the difference between awareness and consciousness? Awareness is being aware of a situation, of something. But consciousness, it's about the being. It's and awareness, it's only something that is really individualistic. Consciousness is something that you could bind to the universe, the cosmos, and the collectivity. A lot of people don't understand, but when you hear cosmopolitanism, it's about the interaction between people. It's about this great idea that we are in it together. We are together. And together as a whole, we could go further. But you could choose to play alone and play solo because you want to go fast. It's like doing trekking and hiking. Some people would prefer to go alone or with others like them that hike fast, right? So today on this beautiful Friday, July the 16th, I was really wondering, since this crisis that we are in it, a lot of people see opportunity. I'm one of them. I actually saw great opportunity in the world to come, because a lot of people ask and claim, let's get back to normal. What normal? Did you? Okay, ask and answer it in the comment below. Answer it in the comment below. How was normal? And you know, in French, normal, it's like norms and bad, because mal, it's kind of bad. It's not good. So you'd like to be in the norm of being bad. So you want to go back to normal. What is normal? Being jammed in traffic? Being in a job that you don't like? Serving clients that don't even get it? What is normal? Why don't we try to do norm good? I don't know. I'm asking you. Because alone I could go fast. But with you, we could go further. We could expand our consciousness. We could expand our conscious leadership. We could expand our business agility and the conscious agility. Being conscious of what we are, who we are, and what we do. So for me, my first reflect in a community of people, a real in-person community of people that we gather for the last 2-3 years, we came up with this great idea that COVID means actually create your own vision and detail. COVID. Create, let me repeat it again. Create your own vision and detail. So the time is now. The time is in the carpe diem, the present instance. More you're alone, more you have space for you to reflect. You have less distraction. So it's really good to be alone, not just to go fast with discovering thyself, but it's also to create this vision and detail. You cannot do this if you are busy with children. I understand that. I'm really empathetic for those who have still have family, especially young toddler. And I'm not saying here is good or bad. Everyone has his life, has his choice. So this is one important thing. And that came to the subject of inclusivity, inclusion and exclusion. There's a big elephant in the room that people on LinkedIn especially don't want to address. People in the Agile community of Quebec, especially the French speaker, they don't want to address. Who is the elephant in the room? What is the elephant in the room of our Agile community? Why do I express and shout loud and bold that only the Agile will survive? Am I talking about only the economy? Am I talking about only the entrepreneurship? Am I talking about only the business side of it? The societal side of it? The governance? So being aware, being conscious, and with the consciousness, what do we do? How do we activate solution and go beyond the adaptation that Agile seems to teach us? A lot of people think Agile is only to go faster and to adapt to the VUCA. And I remind you what means VUCA. It's volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Agile is very, very, very good for a chaotic software programming and now business and marketing complex environment. When client come to us, we always ask, why do you want to include in your business transformation? Because there's no Agile transformation. There's a business transformation. There's the need and want of uncovering new ways, right? So what I'm saying is, you never push the Agile culture and mindset into an organization culture or into anybody. Never. If you that, you're going to write on medium.com and on LinkedIn, oh, Agile fell. Really? Agile fell. Take a look, take a good look at yourself. From Agile coach, business owner, IT C-level people, consultant, and any other skill set of technology and business and marketing. You claim bold and hard that Agile doesn't work, that a mindset that help you with the set of values, the 4 values and the 12 principle that you could tweak to your business context and your technological context to help you surpass the VUCA, to go beyond the VUCA I described earlier. This is nothing to do about going faster. The outcome of incrementing an Agile culture within your business transformation, within your desire of providing a people first mindset of a better and smarter customer experience and also your workers experience. Yes, I'm saying the word worker because words have a weight. And I'm sick and tired of those who don't understand Latin and ancient Greek and they talk about employee or they talk about HR as human resources. No, guys, open up, be aware, and then be conscious and act upon this discovery. If you want to keep HR, call it human relation. It's part of the substantion to understand better Scrum. And Scrum is not just a framework for software development. No, it's a great system. It's a system that you could have an outcome as creating your own framework. So tell me in the comment below, what elephant is in the room that 17 months later, all this hope of a real definition of COVID, create your vision in detail. Have you created your vision in detail? Have you pivot like I did? Have you uncovers new ways of doing things, like with my upcoming and new program for my 5th anniversary, the next level Agile? That will be a program, that will be a system that I will tailor for enterprise of all size, for team within these enterprise or outside these enterprise that would like to create something, that would like to build a team, and also for professional individual that work closely with those 3 modern pillar of agility, business agility, open business agility. Not the conventional one of too much thinking, not enough patterns, and not enough activation. As a coach, I would like to suggest a lot of people, a lot of organization, to get your shit together. Yes, I know it's LinkedIn. I don't care because I'm not scared and I'm free. It's not because like everyone tell you to run that you should run. Be aware of your environment. Is there a danger? Is there a fire? Is there a reason why you should run? If not, if you don't feel it, if you feel safe, just walk and breathe. Breathe in the great ether. So business agility with conscious leadership and all these great elements that we could learn from the blockchain revolution, this first decentralized and distributed technology created by the people, for the people, putting people first. These 3 things together, it's my equation that give rise to next level agility. In 20 years, Agile went out of the software development and IT teams to spread across the business, across a company. Well, there's still a lot to do there, because even according to the state of Agile from Chaos Report, well, only those who are real Agile, who want to actually address this elephant in the room of VUCA, achieve and thrive. And I won't name any company or any of my clients, but here's the thing, guys. Really ask yourself those questions. If you're a leader in an organization, if you're thinking of going through a transformation, if you're thinking of implementing DevOps or continuous delivery, whatever, with or without, all of these framework names that you don't know yet. So you think that it's like going to a website and actually purchasing, what have you, purchasing something. Like if you're going to purchase DevOps or Agile or maybe a lean system. No, that's not it. We need to have a great conversation. I'm telling you, we have a lot to talk about in the upcoming weeks and months. And by the way, this title, Only the Agile Will Survive, I think the proper title from Steve Denning and Forbes magazine back in April 2020, he was talking about, like, he did a great paper. I read it three times already, and I know it and stuff, and it's bring myself. And he asks the question in Forbes magazine. Steve Denning asked the question, why only the Agile will survive? And of course, it's really oriented economy and business. And you know, Steve Denning was one of our great thinker as a business consultant that truly understand the power and the quality and the importance of the business agility movement. That all of these lean and agile ways and mindset and culture and pattern cannot be only for the technical and the producer. You have to be in the entire organization. And again, you don't scale agile. You scale your business to make more profit, profit. Yeah. And then you could use the agile ways, the agile pattern, and practice to make it happen. All right, guys. So, so tell me in the comment below again, who or what is the elephant in the room? Maybe even specifically into your organization that nobody want to talk about. Huh? So as I said, alone, because I stand alone stronger, I could create my vision and detail. Let me repeat again. Alone, because I stand alone stronger, creating my own vision and detail. When this is done, when I have a great thing, I'd like to reach out to others because together, with capable team, with capable people, I just want to surrender myself, and you should too. Surrender yourself with capable people, smart people, even maybe sometimes smarter than you are. Because now the next steps is going far. So you see, there's no duality of should I choose between fast and far? No. Start alone to go fast. And when you're ready to show up in the world and to contribute to a whole, now you'll be able to start going far. That's the real scaling, actually. And more than ever, my observation of the exchange between people on these social network, and especially a professional social network such as LinkedIn, where a lot of people try to make a sale, and that's okay. That's okay, especially when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a consultant. That's pretty much okay, but do it smartly. Do it with a real will of helping others achieving something. Put some quality, some real intention in what you do based on who you are and the skill set you have. And this, we got the FLEP program here at the Agile Lounge to help you go through this. And right now, what I realize is, even in front of chaos, people tend to centralize ideas, to centralize solution. I don't think it's the good way, because what is Agile is teaching us to actually confront complexity. You don't adapt to complexity. You want to, if you like Ralph Stacey, the Ralph Stacey diagram. Should I have it here? Maybe yes. Let's test. It's my first live, so do I have the Stacey diagram? Sorry about my cough. The Stacey model of management. I don't know if you guys. Oh well, that's a funny thing. That remind me of sometimes when I was looking for glamour stuff with the word glamour, and you didn't want to see or know. And now Stacey, for some reason, they give me the Stacey exclusive of feminine whatever. So which one is the best for me? Yeah, okay. Let's take that one from Scrum type. Uh, let's try this because I'm experimenting right now. I'm very full on Scrum, doing this first live with the streamers. Let's do this. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so let's see now if we actually see my screen because I need my two screen right now. Okay, this is not exactly what I'm showing actually. I'm a bit surprised. Sorry about that, guys. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. That's kind of confusing, right? So okay, there's a delay. Okay, so that's why. So I see like 5 viewers on LinkedIn. Welcome to the Friday Live Agile. Now let's see if. Okay, so this is the Ralph Stacy model. So you see, Agile is very good for complex element. So again, I'm not like. Are we there yet with this delay and stuff? Because I have to do a quality control at the same time as I'm experimenting. So bear with me and thank you. And don't hesitate to like this video, to share it with friends, and to comment below either your question, uh, your appreciation, and everything. So a lot of people are probably familiar with this Stacy model, right? So let me get back here. Okay. So it's all about the agreement of requirement and the certainty or complexity of the technology here, right? So Agile is very, very efficient in this orange zone because Agile is not just for adaptation, it's not just for doing things fast. No, it's about helping you with patterns of being more close to certainty and also more close to agreement. But of course, the boring, simple ways is not the goal. The goal is just to create the right balance for you as a team or an organization or product management to be close to the certainty. So to avoid complexity for nothing, make things simple. What does that mean, the make things simple? Jim Highsmith, one of the co-signatory of the Agile Manifesto for software development, he said, you want to be agile? Kiss it, keep it simple and smart. Simple is having closer to certainty, and smart is closer to an agreement. Oh, and there's one thing that I like a lot is I will show you to you right now from Open Leadership. Let's do it like this. Open Leadership Network that my great colleague Daniel Mizik, that it's still up on my YouTube channel. You could see the great conversation, the great open business agility conversation that we had. And a lot of people talk, oh yes, there's the value, there's the principles, and there's the and yes, I'll come back to the invitation-based change conference a little bit later. What I want to show you now is the open pattern and practice, all right, of open business agility. If you'd like to transform your VUCA, the volatility, the uncertainty, the complexity, and the ambiguity into the VUCA Pro of Agile Lounge for Business Agility, which is my own creation of having a vision, a clear vision. So your volatility, you transform it into a vision. Your uncertainty, you transform it into understanding, with explicit agreement pattern here. And then the complexity. Well, for the C, I love a lot of things. But one thing for sure is the creativity. Being creative will unleash also a better communication within the team. Okay? So this will also unleash the common knowledge that, as we said before, going alone, you'll be very fast, but going together will help you with the greater idea of a common knowledge, developing things that will make you as fast and as far as possible. And I think like the uncertainty and complexity could also be solved by the clarity of authorization. Do we have a explicit agreement of what we are doing together? And do we have also clear authorization? It's more than delegation, leadership invitation, inviting base for so far what I understood, because I'm new to it. I'm a junior. And my master, Daniel Mizik, I hope is going to teach me to get better at it. But so far what I understood with the Open Leadership Network that teaches us open business agility, it's about unleashing these 8 patterns to create proper practices. So this is why. And just to end on this sharing of ideas, I'm inviting you to the invitation-based change conference that will be held on August the 18th. It says here from 9 to 12:30, but I think when you get your tickets, it's 8:30 because the room is so it's a half a day on a beautiful day. It will be online for this one, and we hope the next invitation-based change conference will be in person somewhere in fall later. And if you actually go to my page on both LinkedIn and YouTube, you'll be able, and very soon I will update also my agile/lounge.com website. On the Scrum Beer section, the event section of my website, you'll be able to click to register through Eventbrite and all the Agile Loungers. We are 5,000 and more. You are 5,000 follower, all platform that I call the Agile Loungers and Agile Lovers. So you will be able, if you enter the promo code I checked out, and the promo code is Their Real Agile. Okay? And with the Their Real Agile, no, excuse me, it's Their and Real all together. It's going to give you 50% off the price of the moment. So let me do it again for you. Oops. You see, I'm learning. Let me make it visual for you. So yes, promo code Their Real Agile to participate into this magnificent August 18 invitation-based change conference. And who do we have right now? Of course, I'm so glad to be part of this tribe. Agile Lounge is here alongside Agile Consortium, Scrum Event, the first ever podcast on agility with Agile Uprising Coalition, and the Lean Agile Intelligence. So it's great colleagues of mine that will participate in it. And actually, ask yourself this question. If you want to come, and I really invite you, I think the tickets right now at $40, but with my promo code, They're Real, you're going to have it for about $20, $25 because the price go up more we approach. Of course, they were $10 at the beginning. Now they're going up to $40, $50. Okay. So do it fast. So are you looking for a way to improve the result of your organization level change program? Because again, you don't change Agile. You use Agile to change, to improve the result of your organization. Are you questioning the wisdom of imposing change in your own organization? imposing change. If you do that, it's not really agile. It's not really people. You won't have the engagement of the people. And are you looking for better way? If you answer yes, yes, and yes, this is your conference with all of these great brain that will participate in it, like yours truly, teaching you these patterns, the 8 patterns of business, open business agility from the Open Leadership Network. Support the invitation-based change approach to digital and business agility transformation, business transformation. All right, so I can wait to see you there with all of those great people. So that's a rendezvous. And again, if you use my promo code, which is they're real. So there you go. You have 50% off. So my friend, whoops, my friend. As I said, we have a lot to talk about it today. We kind of halfway there. And this is not marketing or publicity. This is interactive, substantive invitation. And is there a cost attached to it that you pay for the conference if you expect always everything free? Well, free is not always good. So when you're part of a network and you'd like to go far, you talked about each other services. This is also a distributed way mentality of doing it. So as I said before, there's the pillar of business agility, there's the pillar of conscious leadership, and there's this pillar of D3. Be disruptive but respectful. Be in the mindset of having decentralized proposition and distributed network. I'm not just talking about I'm not talking about infrastructure and network infrastructure here. No, I'm talking about people, network of people, community. So next level agility on top of a great program of on-demand coaching and consultancy and agile and business agility and executive coaching and helping you foster your career as an agile coach, as a scrum master, as a product owner, and as a business owner who would like to not only survive, but thrive in this next decade. Thrive in this next decade of the new economy, of the Web 3.1, of the fourth industrial revolution. Would you like to be left aside in a way? Or would like to stay in this VUCagility? Or you'd like to enter into a new world of work, a new world of exchanging with new values, new ways of building your product, of servicing and providing a great customer experience and worker experience. Building, we need more than ever of autonomous worker and teams. People are skilled. If they are skilled, they don't want to be told what to do because you hire them to actually tell you how to do this. As a business owner and as a product owner, you should actually aim and focus your effort on the why. Because of course, you may be a creator, you create a product, you create a solution, the services that you'd like to put out there. And all of a sudden, as I said before, when you're ready, you'd like to surround yourself with capable people. So you hire people with skills. And why not independent people, sovereign people, consultant, right? And from there, they will help you achieve your why because they will provide the how. So if you tell them how to do the how, if you micromanage them, well, this is part of the elephant in the room, my agile loungers and lovers. In agile, is a need right now of more capable people to bring you away the convention. I read in a French article from the business school in Montreal, from Montreal University. In French, it's called the Hautes Études Commerciales. And I'll probably come back in a couple of Fridays from now to a French content vlogcast of this Friday Live Agile to talk about this article because I'd like to make visible this way of approaching the Agile movement of liberating structure, okay, of uncovering new ways to survive and thrive in the new economy, beside those who are just using it, using it here and there, creating the Agile, creating the water scrum fall, and everything that you talk, guys, here on LinkedIn, and some papers that we could read on medium.com, which is the other thinker website for our community, not just of Agile, but of business as a whole. So I'm really inviting you to question yourself about this, because Agile is very, as I said before, needed more in time of chaos to liberate our ways. This is the reaction mode. This is the conventional agility. And this is what we seem to have for a large part of our business consultant here in Quebec. United States is more diverse, and Europe, well, depend. When I exchange with people from the Netherlands, and by the way, in Netherlands, for some reason, their Real Agile podcast is 46 in business entrepreneurship and business agility. We're ranking 46. I'm so glad. So, danke. So, Agile could be, as it should, as it is, the mindset that will make you proactively do things better and smarter. Not just better. You're better at what? You're better at what? Be smarter if you want to be fast. And this non-obstant where you are in the Stacy matrix that I showed you before. Because guys, admit it, if you're just reacting, you're conventional Agile. You are just into processes and tools. You are not in the people interaction and the leveraging of authority, decentralizing decision rights. You are in the conventional of making process, like SAFe does well, like some lean system does well, with some kind of Kanban flow state things. And here again, I try to be objective and agnostic. Today, especially, I want to introduce you to think by yourself and to activate what is very good for your client and for society as a whole. Because I'm convinced that the next decade will be for the Agile people and the people who are in a decentralized mode of finance. So, as I said, when I look at the market in Quebec, in my industry, yes, the AIC, Agile Industrial Complex, like people reach out for consensual thing. No, common knowledge and art debate to uncover the best way empirically. Yes. Consensus. Why? Of course, in science, we came to a spot that with the information we have at the moment, we have a consensus. We said, like, okay, so empirically, at the stage we are right now in the research, here's what we agreed on. But the common knowledge and the research, the empirically try, test, and adapt will continue. So don't be stuck into a consensus. It's escaping the time and the timeline. And remember one great thing in society: being together, being in togetherness, is to help each other as individual, because at the end of the day, in life, not just in business, in life, even if you have children, if you have a big family or whatever, I don't care, because in life we always alone, and we reach out with people to enhance the experience. A lot of people will in psychology will say like, oh, you always need kind of approbation from the others. So there's a lot of trick that create the illusion that we need each other instead of wanting to be part of something greater than us. Let me repeat it again. The society is programming you and the collective to make you need somebody else to confirm who you are, instead of you inviting and welcoming others into a real community. Wow. Code that one. So isn't it because everyone is doing thing, everyone is, for instance, in Quebec doing safe, and that it's popular among the business decision maker, the centralized planner, that everybody should do it, with all of these one size fit all that comes with all of these dissatisfaction in the workplace, and so on and so on and so on. Because yes, I know I receive a lot of call to go clean the mess left behind by consultant that kind of impose a one model that was not adapt to the business context first. Very important, the business context. And then what kind of tooling and technology that you need to achieve your why. Again, why, how, and what. Patterns of open business agility. So for me, it's an invitation for you to the creative and innovative mind that you hire. They are there to do what they are good at. Let them be. Let them do. You'll achieve greater. And now I would like to quote you in English something that was inspired by a LinkedIner of the name of Julie Brouillette. She's a web designer. She said she's a WordPress DV, and she's a part-time digital nomad. On that, Julie, I'm inviting you with my Agile travel program of concierge for digital nomad, and we could maybe help you to be whatever you want it to be. Maybe part-time is good for you, maybe. And actually, you're right, because with this crisis, even myself, I became, since 2020, more part-time digital nomad. I was really stuck. Yes, guys, you hear me well. I was stuck in Mexico for more months than I was expected to be. It was not just, of course, I choose to go there instead of staying here or staying in New York. However, I usually go, and then I was blocked. So I was part-time myself too. But anyways, on this twinkle. So she wrote something, and I in a post about meeting someone. So it's about like a very customer experience, and she was displeased, and it made her think. And I would like to share it in English now. She wrote it in French, and I kind of take the permission of translating it. And as always, it's one of my principles here at the Agile Lounge, and I expect the same from you guys out there. If you say something, if you write something, if you whatever you do something, it's inspired by our work at the Agile Lounge. I will expect you do exactly what I'm doing right now with Julie Brouillette, this great web designer and a part-time digital nomad, and the DV. I don't know what's mean DV. Is it like diva of WordPress? But anyways, I'm gonna reach out to her. I like her spirit. So I quote her and I translate it. I take the permission, the liberty to, and so she said like, how well are our institution right now? And how well is our society? Is it still based on an obsolete model? I could answer you yes. We are still based on an obsolete models. And maybe in future vlogcasts, I will go deeper on this and why the digital identity will kind of fail, not just in Quebec, but in the world. So far, you're going to see the society will be divided, it will be split because we are in a great split right now. This is one of the elephant in the room that you refuse to admit. There's a big split in your family about health sovereignty, about digital identity, about your own sovereign identity, about the way you'd like to do your business. So you're going to see. So when she asked that question, is it still based on an obsolete model? Yes. And now you have false prophet. They offer you a reset. Well, think about it. If it's a central planning, world government reset, it will benefit who? Yourself? I don't think so. And as her experience, because she started writing that after an experience in a bank. I don't know if it was for financial things, advisor, anyways, but and then she go on and she said, like, you get your university degree. Like a lot of people are so proud of this, huh? LinkedIn, especially now, it's my first live, my first serious professional live on LinkedIn. So please interact in the chat. Please interact in the comment. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. But exchange, interact with me, and tell me I've got a beautiful blazer. Yes, quality. It's been 10 years I have it. It's looked like brand new, right? Because quality intention is better than quantity and false attention. Less attention to detail is not good at something and some because this anyways. So yes, you get your degree and then you start your first job and you think you know it all. Then you buy your first car, you buy a house, probably in the suburbs because you're scared of the zombie apocalypse that's coming here in Montreal or New York or Miami, what have you, the big city. You are starting a family. Oh, really? I think you think that there were too many people out there. We'll think about it. You run to the city of the future. Metro, work, sleep. So I was really discouraged following my meeting. And I spoke about it. Yeah, she spoke about it on social network, and it made her feel good to know. So here's the thing: alone faster and better together. To know that there are so many of us, and she goes with 4 key things that it's. I love it. I love her. So many of us, after her experience of sharing her story of a bad customer experience by a young who is having his degree, his first job, his car, and everything. Because he has the audacity of asking the question, oh, you don't have a car and you don't have a mortgage. Well, why should I? Again, if everybody runs for no reason, why should you run for no reason? So to know that there's many of us out there that valorize experience more than the material acquisition. Yes, Julie. Yes, everyone on her Instagram that came up with this outcome. Let me repeat it again. Valorize experiences more than material acquisition. Yes, this is a lot more valuable than the tagline of the Davos Greater Reset that talked to us about you own nothing and you'll be happy. I kind of agree with that, but this will necessitate a complete show on it. But yes, the experience is better than the material acquisition. Then she goes on to discover that approach the notion of family in a different ways. Because a family is not just like we think from the religious, from the society, from the culture. So I love it. Family could be approached different ways. See success in something other than the size of your house. Yes, guys. Who cares? You have a house in Saint-Sauveur, au Mont-Tremblant, Outremont, and you're alone and sat in it, and it's not a proof of success because maybe you're in debt. And understand that true wealth is freedom. Yes, yes, because our birthright to make this experience, whether it's the whole life experience here on this beautiful planet that we should take care more, it's all about free will and freedom. So really, I had to make it here, and I will probably tag you with a timer, my dear, to let you know that I kind of take the liberty of quoting you to close this first LinkedIn Live webcast of Friday Live Agile. So every Friday, I'm here with you. I'm going to be here with you also on LinkedIn most of the Friday, I think, if you liked it. So tell me in the comment below if you enjoy it. And of course, if you'd like to support the channel with your tips, your voluntary donation to help me finish my studio, because, I'm an entrepreneur. I do good deeds. I do good business, but I do a lot of volunteering too. And if you just want to give me a tips of appreciation, that will help me to cut the spending. So it's not even a revenue. I just want you to help me spend into things that I am doing for the community of Agile and so more. So you're welcome to do it with my PayPal. The link are in the description below. And I'll also accept Satoshi via Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I hope you liked it, guys. I wish you a very, very awesome weekend. I think the vacation of starting in Quebec here, like with the construction kind of holidays that we call it. So remember, you are beautiful, you are powerful, and you are free. So uncover new ways, to the new ways, to the new world, to our new world, and to our success. Have a great weekend. Cheers.